What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 20th of November. We're going to take a look here at Aerodrome Finance slash the United States dollar. This will be a daily chart. We will be looking at the data from Coinbase. We will be looking at Bitcoin, which is up a little bit. We have another red day here so far for this Wednesday on Aerodrome Finance. So we have so far today, we have a daily higher low. Very nice to see. Whether it holds or not, time will tell. It could be undercut during this recording. We're really very close to taking out yesterday's low so far today. We have some market support showing up at the, let's see here, basically the 128, 300 levels right here in red and white. This was a level of resistance back in here, let's see, October 30th, October 29th. Hopefully it holds, guys, because if it doesn't, we're going back down to 119.87. What I see at the moment here is we have a higher low that took place on the 15th of November. We have a lower high on the same day, actually. And so far, we have a higher low as of Tuesday the 19th, which was yesterday. So we could head down to 119, and that would, depending on where we trade down there or below that level, it could still be a higher low. Would rather not see that happen, but, the markets will do what the market's going to do. But we really want to see a higher low somewhere within this range, might be right here at support. And then we want to see a turnaround here, a rally taking out the highs right around 147.6. And then ultimately going back up to the 158 level and heading towards our market targets, which are up there at the 163, 171, 181 price levels. So again, keeping a close eye on the market action here today for Aerodrome. Again, I mention it all the time. I want to see the market stop making daily lower lows. All right. Doesn't mean it can't bottom on a daily lower low. We saw that take place right here, but that's slightly rare. I mean, you don't see it. You see it more where it's like a 3-bar play, which is what took place over here on. So we have another daily lower low on the 3rd of November. We have a undercut of that low on the 4th of November. We have a higher low on the 5th of November. So we have 1, 2, 3 bars. The third bar was a daily higher low and actually a daily higher high. Very bullish day right here. Also mentioned that it was right off of a very important level, which was a head and shoulders neckline. So we had a nice 3-bar bottom right there. That in itself is bullish. And then when you add that right to the neckline, very bullish. And you could see the market actually went on quite the rally right from that level. So let's call it like right there, top to bottom. Let's see here. It was big. So maybe we'll see that same pattern play out. The 3-bar play. Let's see here. About a 50% move. So if that plays out, we would have a low put in on the 18th. We have an undercut of that low on the 19th. We have a daily higher low today, and then we could actually start to look upwards. Maybe this afternoon if we rally, or into tomorrow. That would be more like a 4-bar play, but hopefully you understand what I'm talking about there. This is just picture perfect. I mean, this is what you're going to read about in a book right here. Low, undercut, higher low, higher high, big rally. That's what you'll read in. Would be perfect for your book. A book on technical analysis. So that's what I see here for Aerodrome, guys. I mean, we have the daily higher low. We're right at support. Now we just have to wait and see how this day plays out. Again, still keeping my eye on the upper targets. We're still in a very large basing structure. Every day it's in this range, it gets larger. The head and shoulders did not play out, at least yet. If it played out now, it would be not really a head and shoulders, but it would be just some kind of a topping pattern. Don't think that will happen. but we're just basically in a sideways choppiness consolidation with some short-term, very short-term trends within it. You know, these little declines, these little rallies with an upward bias. And, you know, we're looking, assuming everything continues its upward momentum, that being Bitcoin, this thing should continue to do well. Again, like I said, we have our eyes on these upper targets up in here, and I do think they will be met. So, you know, there's no saying that it's not possible that this thing continues to break lower and lower. If that starts to take place, then, you know, those targets are not going to come into play right now. Similar to what we're seeing over in Moonwell. Moonwell is actually went on a big rally and now is trending lower while Bitcoin is trending higher. You wouldn't think that's possible, but you can't argue with what the charts are hinting and also what they're doing. What they're doing is real. So again, if this thing starts to make daily lower lows, like we take out the 119.87 and we start to head down to 110, that's quite bearish. Okay. You know, we could bounce down in here and then turn and rally. But, you know, the point is, don't fight the markets. Okay. You have to accept what they're doing. And if they're not doing what you want to do, you either have to step to the sidelines or just get on the right side of the market or go trade another market. Don't try to, you know, throw money at a trend that's not going in your direction, hoping it, you know, either starts to go lower or go higher. Just because, you know, even in market rallies, indexes will rise, but within that index, you'll have stocks that just underperform or even actually go lower. Anyways, this is what I see here for Aerodrome Finance this morning. Let's hopefully not take out yesterday's lows. Let's make a higher low. Let's close higher on the day. Maybe we'll make a new high, taking out yesterday's high, which is a 133, it looks like. And that will be good. And then we can start to talk about some more upward momentum. But so far, 1, 2, 3, 4 days of lower highs and lower lows is not bullish. Today, we have a higher low so far. Over to BTC USD, it's up $1,000. It broke out of this little pennant pattern here a few days ago, starting to creep upwards again. I expect a very large breakout to take place here soon, right up to 96,626. That is my target. Whether we stop there briefly or that marks a short-term top, time will tell. That's the price level I'm looking for. And then again, I keep saying it, I got to fill in my price levels up in here. Got our eyes on 130 up there for BTC. You know, that could take a long time to get to, but for starters, 96,626. Maybe the way these markets are acting, we'll get up to that 626, 96,626. Markets will cool off for a little bit for Bitcoin, and then we'll start to see something like Aerodrome and maybe even Moonwell start to creep back higher. They seem to be, at least in recent times, slightly non-correlated with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is doing well, as you can tell. We have these two markets trading lower. Interesting. Guys, check out my woodworking channel. Link will be in the pinned comment or in the video description. If you are not yet subscribed, join us here on the channel. Please make your own financial decisions. Appreciate all the comments and enjoy reading and seeing people's different way they look at the markets and asking questions. And yeah, all of that. It's great. Let me know your thoughts on Aerodrome, the market, anything else you want to share down there. Feel free, and keep your eyes on yesterday's lows. Let's not take those out. That would be good for the bulls. You guys have a great day.